everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ade, and if you are brand new, then of course you are more than definitely welcome, and if you're returning, then thank you so much for coming back to watch another video here on my channel. So today I'm literally going to be talking you through the fragrances that I picked up for my whole birthday season. I know obviously it's been locked down, I have to stay at home, but who says I can't be smelling like a bombshell in my house? Like, nobody. So I literally was just like, don't care what I'm gonna do for my birthday, but all I know is I'm gonna be smelling bomb, basically. So on that note, I'll be literally talking you through the 3 fragrances that I picked up. 2 of them I bought and 1 of them was gifted to me by my lovely family. So before I get into that, if you haven't yet subscribed, then please make sure that you do by clicking that notification bell just underneath this video. It's free, so crack on, just give it a little click, and also don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you don't miss another video from me. Okay, so I'm sure you're wondering, like, what did she pick up? What does she smell like on her birthday? Or maybe you're probably not, but either way, I'm gonna tell you. So where do we even start? Okay, so the first one I'm actually going to talk about is actually a dupe. Now, I don't know about you guys, but before I make any sort of expensive purchases, especially in regards to perfumes, I always make sure that I smell the dupe first, or as close as I can. I get a sample, I double check, triple check before I'm about to let go of 100, 200, 300 pounds on a perfume. Like, I need to make sure that I absolutely love the fragrance first, and obviously this is no different. So for me, the next big fragrance that I want to put in my more luxurious perfume collection is Kilian Love Don't Be Shy. And obviously before I did that, I literally was just like, girl, you need to make sure that you're actually committed to this smell. Like, you need to know that you really love this smell before dropping 180 something pounds up in here. And to some it may not be a lot, but to me, like, we can do a lot with that kind of money. Do you know what I mean? And as much as I love smelling good, I need to make sure that it's worth the coins. So with that being said, I made sure that I picked up a dupe from a company called the Essence Vault. So this is the perfume right here, and the Kilian Love Don't Be Shy version is number 112. So this isn't sponsored or anything. I picked it up on their website after watching a couple of reviews, also from Essence Vault, as well as a couple of reviews of Love Don't Be Shy. So basically, the Essence Vault is a company that does designer fragrances and niche house fragrances for less. They use exactly the same sort of notes as the ones that you would find in the authentic fragrance, and put it in there so that you can obviously either be able to buy it for less or be able to test out the fragrance before you decide to splurge. So for me, the reason why I bought this was so that I could test it out before I splurge £180 on a Kilian Love Don't Be Shy fragrance. I had to make sure that I love it first, and from the Essence Vault's reviews of this particular fragrance, it seems as though everything was pretty much spot on in regards to the dupe for it. Like, the notes are basically exactly the same, maybe give or take different concentrations, but it was pretty much similar. So therefore I decided to go ahead and get it. So as I said, it's number 112. It literally has exactly the same notes in there, so I'm going to read the notes out to you, and then after that obviously I will let you know what I think about this fragrance. So the notes are still the same and are as followed. So for the base note, you get caramel, sugar, vanilla, musk, civet and labdanum, and then for the middle notes you've got orange blossom, jasmine, honeysuckle, rose and iris, and for the top note you've got neroli, pink pepper, bergamot and coriander. So guys, like, there's so many things in here that I was like, okay, once I read down the note breakdown, I was like, okay, so caramel, sugar, vanilla, musk, those 4 are my absolute favorites, and I'm pretty certain that I'm gonna love it, and it's definitely gonna be sweet, because you guys know I love myself a sweet fragrance. So I literally decided, okay, it's going to be sweet regardless. And then obviously I then saw all these different florals, and guys, if you know me, I'm not really a floral kind of gal. Like, I like my fragrances warm and spicy, I like them oriental, I like them sweet floral or fruity floral if I am going to dip my toe into the floral pool. So I was a little bit worried. I was like, oh, don't know. So anyway, I decided to get it anyway. Got a discount code from another YouTuber. I'll probably pop it down below, so hopefully it works for you too. And yeah, so I tried to get it. So my thoughts, my opinion, let's have a little sniffity sniff. So what I love about this fragrance is it's so like oriental / gourmandish. So let me break it down for you. So when you first smell it, it smells like a very exotic flower with some sugar, vanilla and caramel dipped in. So you can smell that sweetness in the background, but the first thing you're definitely going to smell is the floral notes. For me, I think it's the honeysuckle and the the honeysuckle and neroli. Right off the bat, when I smell this fragrance, I think I smell mostly the orange blossom and the neroli. To me, neroli is quite like pungent. It's a little bit out there in regards to like the floral scent that it gives off, but definitely the sugar, musk and the vanilla. So the sugar, vanilla and musk, definitely you can smell that in the background, which gives it a very, very sweet-ish kind of note. So it definitely makes it very easy to wear. So as I said, on first spray you can definitely smell the floral notes, but it's a little bit sweet. As it dries down, it becomes this sweet and creamy kind of scent with a slight oriental twist in the background. So that neroli and that orange blossom literally pushes itself to the back, and you can literally just smell the marshmallowy sweetness that everybody seems to talk about when they talk about love, don't be shy. So yeah, like I absolutely love it. In regards to like longevity, this definitely, I would say that on clothes you'd probably get a good 8-9 hours. On the skin you get about 5 hours, but obviously because this fragrance is really not that expensive, I can afford to keep on spritzing it. And hopefully if this is literally the the cheaper version, then ideally the Kilian Love Don't Be Shy should last a little bit longer on the skin and also on clothes as well. So that is definitely reassuring in the long run when looking to sort of like invest into the fragrance. But yeah, so that's basically what I'll give you. Projection wise, I'd probably say you get a good projection for about an hour, and after that it does mellow down and then slowly dry down into a semi skin scent. It doesn't necessarily become too skin scenty. There's almost like a haze of Love Don't Be Shy that's kind of like this close to your to your body, so you are going to have like an atmosphere of your scent, but it doesn't project too loud out. Okay, so the next fragrance I'm probably going to talk about is a Zara fragrance. And you know, you guys have asked me several times to do several Zara fragrances, and you know, it's something that's definitely going to come up, but I definitely always just want to pick fragrances that I really like, fragrances that I enjoy, and I don't really want to do fragrance reviews for the sake of doing them. So anyway, this is one that has kind of intrigued me for a little while, and this was a Sweet Pastry in Paris. So this is what the box looks like. So yeah, it's called A Sweet Pastry in Paris, and this was created by a lady called Natalie Lawson. Apparently she is a famous nose in regards to perfumery, and basically part of her inspiration for making this fragrance was a pastry shop that she normally walks past after work that smells beautiful, of like sort of like a lemon curdy, a lemon tart kind of smell that she gets every time she walks past it, and she used that inspiration to make this fragrance. So as you can imagine, this is definitely a gourmand smell. So this is what it looks like. This is Zara, A Pastry in Paris. This is the bottle. It's basically a typical sort of Zara bottle, very simple and chic and basically to the point. This is 100 ml, and you and I got this in a sale at the moment for $7.99, so definitely a steal. But normally it is $15.99 for 100 ml, which again is still not a bad price at all. So let's talk about the fragrance. Let's get into it. So this fragrance, when I first spray it in the air, it smells like a lemon sherbet. It smells like a lemon bonbon. Basically, a little bit sour, like a sour lemon is what you first get when you first spray it in the air. Now, if you're not really, you know, a big lemon fan like myself, you know, you definitely have to get past this initial scent in order to get to the creme de la creme. And what I mean by that is literally as it starts to dry down, it dries down creamy, buttery, pastry, and you can really smell the essence of that lemon tart that she's talking about, that she's trying to recreate through this smell. And I absolutely love it. I can see this is a fragrance that you literally wear just about anywhere. Perfect for the summer. Like if you're wanting to smell like a snack, if you want to smell like a beautiful pastry, if you want to smell sweet, angelic, this is so nice. It's so sweet. It's not loud at all. It doesn't project too much either, but it projects enough within the first hour, I would say. The longevity of this is probably about 5 to 6 hours, and probably about the same on your clothes. I wouldn't say that it lasts that much longer on your clothes, but for the price, I feel as though you can definitely keep on respraying it without feeling too bad. I really like this fragrance, and as you know me, I do love a gourmand scent. Lemon doesn't really play that much of a part in my sort of scent bubble of all the scents that I like, but I like how this dries down. I've been intrigued by it for a while, but yeah, I think in general I just love the dry down more than I like the opening. And for me, I can kind of get past the opening. It's not that bad. I mean, a sherbet lemon is not a bad smelling, you know, fragrance, and neither is a sherbet lemon either, so I can deal with that to start off with. So yeah, so that was basically it. So this one is Zara, a sweet pastry in Paris by Zara. So last but not least, I'm going to be talking to you about a fragrance that I've absolutely wanted for the longest of time. I've tried the dupes, I've tried samples, I've been into the shop to smell it, I have tested it, like I've smelled it on other people, I've smelled it on myself, and I literally was just kind of like, do you know what? It's time. And I knew that if I didn't get it for Christmas, I wanted it for my birthday, and if I didn't get it for my birthday, I would absolutely go out and purchase it myself. But thankfully, I have the most amazing family in the whole wide world, and they know how much I have literally been harping on about this fragrance, and it is absolutely none other than the Baccarat Rouge 540 by Maisin Francis Kurdijan Paris, and I absolutely love it. Now for me, because I'd wanted it for so long, I was a little bit like, oh, I don't know whether I'm going to love it still when I receive it or when I next smell it when it actually becomes mine. But guys, I can tell you that I still love it. It still smells absolutely amazing, and I would definitely, as soon as I see this going halfway, it's getting repurchased. Like when I got it, I literally just opened up the package and I just drenched my whole self in it. I was feeling and smelling like $1,000,000 throughout my whole birthday, and I just felt absolutely amazing. So for me, this is the newest addition to sort of like my more luxury side of my perfumes that I have. If you would like to know some of like my more expensive perfumes and ones that, you know, that I really spend my time investing a little bit more into, then please let me know in the comment box below. I definitely love fragrances, and I always wanted all the fragrances that I share to be affordable, that everybody can go ahead and go out there and purchase it. But being somebody that absolutely loves fragrances, there are some that I'm going to like, I don't mind splurging a little bit extra on. But thankfully I was gifted this perfume by my family, and I absolutely love it. It smells absolutely divine. I'm going to go ahead and give you the note breakdown, and I'll obviously then let you know what I think about this fragrance, even though I think you already know how I feel. So the notes that you're going to find in the Baccarat Rouge 540, because listen, I'm never gonna get fed up of like saying the name, okay? So the notes that you're going to find in the Baccarat Rouge 540 are as follows. So in the base note, we've got fir resin and cedar. In the middle note, we've got amberwood and ambergris. And for the top note, you've got saffron and jasmine. You definitely do pick up that saffron when you first smell it in the air. And this fragrance is definitely resinous. It's sweet. It smells like sort of like burnt sugar. That sweet resinous sort of like smell. It sometimes smells like it should have a fruit in here, but there is no fruit in here. It is light and airy. It has amazing projection and also amazing longevity. Projection is out of this world. Like, your ancestors will definitely smell you. So people across the street are going to smell you. Someone who is literally sitting across the table, across the room from you, will definitely smell you. This is a fragrance that definitely introduces you before you walk into the room. Smell me before you see me, because you know that's how I roll, okay? So literally, this is the epitome of that kind of fragrance to me. It's so feminine to me, like strong, bossy woman that knows what she wants, that is very sort of like assertive and is able to speak her mind and say with her chest. This is the kind of woman that I feel definitely like goes ahead and buys this fragrance. A lot of people say that it does do a disappearing act, and you know, a few times where I've tried samples and tested it out in the shops, I have also found that it's done a little bit of a disappearing act. But then randomly I'll like move an arm or like move a muscle or flick my hair and the scent will just come gushing back out. And even when you think you've stopped smelling it, like, other people can still smell you. So don't worry about that. In regards to this fragrance, you're definitely going to get the, you know, a bang for your buck. Like, for every single pound sterling that you spend towards this fragrance, you're going to smell it. Okay, just don't waste a drop. Okay, don't waste it. So for me, I'm literally going to be spraying this with caution. Every drop is a penny. Every spritz is a pound. So we're not about to waste those pounds and pennies, honeys. We're not. So on that note, I think that's all the fragrances that I got for my birthday. Thank you all so much for your lovely birthday wishes that I got on my Instagram. And if you're not following me on Instagram, then please do. It's at Makeup by Adeswa. If you're not following, just follow, basically. And also, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you do not miss another video from me. And in the meantime, thank you so much for watching my video, and I'll see you in the next one. And also, before I go, if you have any of these fragrances, then please let me know what you think about them in the comment box below. If you love them, if you hate them, please let me know why, because I always want to know. Anyway, in the meantime, thank you and goodbye. I'll see you later. Bye.